Running into a Pig, an introductory video to the TUPIG Dimensions for cross-cultural learning leaders, based in the work of Gerd Hofstede and the research of B. Jan et al. Fernando Sanchez Arias. Going global. Global? That means being cultural. The world is getting more and more diverse, and the learning leaders and trainers who work internationally need to interact with each other to accomplish their goals. Wall Street Journal, The Economist, Financial Times, Knowledge at Wharton, and Harvard Business Review have given a wide coverage to the intercultural aspect of business. Companies are going global. They are opening branches and business units in new countries. They know that their success lies not only in infrastructure, a great product, or a good market. It lies in the people and in the way they are trained and developed. If they want to grow, they need to help their people to understand what means being global. Let's take the case of Amadou, a Senegalese executive who was trained in US, contracted by a telecom company to lead operations in Middle East and South Africa, and is currently in a venture to reduce the digital divide in this continent. Joaline, a Texan learning leader who has worked and lived in China and in Singapore, and is currently leading an executive education project in the United Kingdom for a major business school. If Joaline and Amadou will work together, no matter how culturally competent they are, they will still face some cultural challenges that can jeopardize any international project and make their companies lose millions. Can you imagine those learning leaders who have not worked outside their homeland or parent culture? We all think, feel, and act in different ways according to our mental models or paradigms, and we need to learn how to use them in the best way we can. In a story shared by Joel Barker in a video based on his book, The Business of Paradigms, Tom, a truck driver, was traveling down a curving country road. All of a sudden, a red car came swerving wildly around a curve in his lane. As the red car sped by, the lady driver yelled out the window, "Pig!" Tom could not believe this lady had the nerve to call him a pig. So he called her a cow. As Tom took the next curve, he crashed into a pig that was crossing the road. Your culture can tell you that the lady is insulting you when she's really warning you to prevent an accident. If you do not understand cultural differences, your learning initiative will crash into a pig. Gerd Hofstede, author of Cultures and Organizations, Software of the Minds, and Culture's Consequences, another book, found after an extensive research 5 dimensions that highly affect the social dynamic of international workers and trainers, which we have organized in the acronym TUPIG: time orientation, uncertainty avoidance, power distance, individualism and collectivism, and gender focus. Hofstede says that you have to make yourself key questions. Regarding time orientation, what is more important, past, present, or future for this specific culture? Uncertainty avoidance, how threatened they feel by uncertain and unknown situations. In power distance, how equally or unequally is the power distributed? Individualism or collectivism, how important is individual versus group accomplishment? In gender focus, which is more important, competitiveness or warm relationships? Recently, B. Jan from Tsinghua University, Y1 from the University of Minnesota, and A1 Dury from Walmart adapted the 5 dimensions to learning processes. Regarding time, they asked, does the training generate immediate or future benefits? Uncertainty, does the learning have high or low risk or clarity training tasks? Power, is the trainer seen as an expert or as a learning facilitator? Regarding individualism and collectivism, is the training method cooperative or individualistic? In gender, is the training perceived to benefit personal competencies or interpersonal relationships? So, let's avoid running into a pig using the TUPIG Dimensions. Use them and be truly global and cultural.